Right, hello and welcome to Industries of Titan. So, it's just entered early access. It is a city building game. I believe it will have, though it's going to have sort of ship combat as well, but you kind of put the ships together and so on. So, well, that's kind of toward the end game. I'm not sure if that's in the game yet, but we'll find out. As you can see, it looks like we've got a roadmap literally plastered onto the load screen, so nice to see we've got a bit of a commitment from the devs that they're going to be adding more and more things. So we're going to get inert ruins, some new map locations, anomalies, new science lab building there, more ruins, and then a bunch of other stuff just sort of as we continue. So, as I mentioned, it is just entering early access now. That's on Steam. It's been in early access on Epic Game Store for a while. So we can go on standard, we can go on timed contract, we can go on survival here. So dynamic difficulty, the intended way to play. You have a limited amount of time on timed contract. So you have a limited amount of time to get the highest corporate net worth. Same restrictions as hardcore also apply. No active pause. Game is only saved on exit and only one save is allowed. So it's kind of like a Iron Man speedrun mode. Well, not really speedrun, more like it's like a time trial, but you can only play timed contract mode at normal difficulty. And then we've got survival here. Enemies will become increasingly stronger as time passes, and it determines the rate of increase in enemy difficulty over time. So basically, we'll just start off nice and easy, but slowly but surely we get more and more. It gets more and more difficult. Rebels will spawn in, and let's see, destroy buildings, return some resources, destroy buildings, generate some waste. But I think we'll just be going on the standard difficulty, seeing as, we're just getting into it. And it looks like as well, so we've got, these look like more modes rather than difficulties, so easy, normal, hard, Titan. So I think while I'm just getting into this, we'll start our first game here. So we've got Landfallers. As the Titan gold rush ramped up, many startups and corporations from Earth, Mars and the asteroid belt have scrambled to snap up ruin-rich land and start their own urban businesses. The Landfallers faction is this swirling leaderless group of striving hopefuls from across the system. They're people who dreamed big and have probably tasted failure. They also share a common goal, and also a common hyper-capitalistic culture. Landfallers are motivated by their perilous position and the powerful rewards of success. Every once in a while these ventures can be incredibly successful. A few are already on their way to becoming full-fledged factions on Titan. Will you be the one who leads them to system dominance? And it looks like we've not yet unlocked the other factions yet. Either that or they've not been added in, who knows. So, we're going to be going with standard, just everything on normal, tutorials on. We're not going to be putting on hardcore mode. I do like the graphics of this, like these sort of stylized, low poly, sort of cyberpunk-esque graphics. You can definitely tell as well, this is something I've noticed in the past year. There have been a lot of cyberpunk style games come out, and I think it's a lot of companies were betting on Cyberpunk being a lot of a much bigger game than it actually was. I think everyone was bigging it up and touting it to be the next Grand Theft Auto, to be more successful than The Witcher, and it just wasn't. And so all these games are coming out now that look like Cyberpunk and have got that sort of aesthetic to it, that we're betting on that. And they all look a bit silly now. Oh. Just an observation. So let's get to some hyper-capitalist dystopian future simulator. Our corporate drones are arriving. So that's a headquarters, that's a council hall. Corporate culture in action right there. Their building is bigger than our building.
Every founder on Titan is assigned a monitor like me. I make sure you treat Titan with respect. It is the Council's property, after all. If we work together, we'll make this city very efficient.
Right.
Let's begin by testing your oversight capabilities, Founder. First, try to move your surveillance camera around your land.
Boop 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 boop. Done. I'm a genius.
Now, let's test your camera's rotation and zoom function.
Job's a good one.
As expected. One last thing to ensure everything is running correctly. Try pausing and resuming, and check that your speed register is working properly.
Done.
Excellent. Everything seems to be in order. Then, we begin with your main duties. Founder, please take a close look at your starting territory. The outlying tiles adjacent to your headquarters belong to you. You are free to do as you please with this land. Any land outside your territory, however, belongs to the council.
So is this mine and that's the council's?
That land, you will have to pay the council with influence.
Okay. On the bottom left UI. Power grid, transport network, pollution. Ooh. So, Zethane. The concentration of fuel that can be extracted from the air. So these bits here are gas deposits.
Founder, I see you eyeing those ruins. Intriguing, aren't they? The ruins cover almost every inch of Titan. They're the wreckage of an earlier, more foolish age. The doomed settlers who built them left many resources and artifacts behind. Your territory already contains some ruined structures. You can survey them in your city view. Survey results will show you the contents of the ruins. Issuing a survey order will assign an employee to do it for you. Try surveying the ruins you control.
Can I... this one? Spend influence to claim this tile from the council. Right, so these are mine. Outside the blue area belongs to the council. So what's outside the yellow area? Dun dun dun. That's the real question. You know, it would help if I unpaused it. Go, corporate drones, go! Now remember, you'll all have to be, you'll all have to go into decontamination after using those scanners that are totally safe.
Valuable resources. Resources are used to construct buildings and devices.
Minerals, isotopes, waste, red
Try
artifacts.
salvaging one of the ruins to gather its resources now. The resources you find there will be placed in storage by your employees, if there is storage available.
Right, there we go. Ruins have been absorbed.
Founder, you may be interested to learn that there are other secrets hidden inside the nearby ruins. They can contain artifacts, rare and valuable technology from before Titan's fall. When you select a ruin, you can choose to extract artifacts instead of salvaging it. But keep in mind, not all ruins contain artifacts. You must survey them first to make sure. Artifacts are very rare, so use them wisely. If you have many artifacts, you can always donate them to the council. It will earn you quite a bit in points.
Oh, hey there, Founder? Right. They told me you'd be checking in soon. I'm Vern Skull, your waste management officer. I think that title is pretty reductive, but yeah, I'm the one who moves the waste around. You make the trash, I move the trash. You dump the trash, I burn the trash. It's a beautiful partnership. And boy, you do have a lot of trash piling up around your city, don't you? No worries yet, though. We'll handle it later.
Right. I should probably pause this while it's all happening.
There are currently 9 council members on Titan. Each of us sponsors and oversees different corporations on this moon. I am your sponsor. Your city permit and council funding are thanks to me. I hope you will return my faith with high profits. And remember, everything the council has given you can easily be taken away. Founder, the council has granted you a headquarters facility. Enter your headquarters by selecting it in your city view. I suggest you build some devices inside of your headquarters. Every new city needs a few essential devices to operate smoothly.
Okay.
Founder, this headquarters is the best place to build the devices that will keep your city running. The first devices you need are storage containers to hold your minerals and isotopes. Build a storage container here in your headquarters. If you need more room, you can also build one inside a factory.
So 12, 36. So yeah, 12, 24. Hang on. 12 plus 12, yeah? Well, this is plus 36. But this takes up 4 slots. But this takes up 1 slot. Why would I use the medium ones? Yeah, that's a very good question. I guess it costs less minerals. Whatever. We'll just go with a particularly large one for now. Maybe they have to get round to it, so you have to be able to reach it. Perhaps that's what it is. Unsure. Look, there's our worker goblins. Go, corporate drones, go! Now we just 3D print it all out.
Hey, Founder. I got us a temporary solution to our waste problem. There's waste all over our city, but you can build a waste receptacle in your headquarters to store it. Your employees will automatically pick up the waste and place it into storage. Now, it's not a long-term solution, but it'll have to do for now. Besides, if the citizens can't see the waste, it might as well not be there, right?
I don't think he's planning very long term.
Founder, thrilled to finally meet you. I'm Ayana Oak, your power systems engineer. I'll be managing your city's power systems. That means fuel, energy production, energy storage, all that great stuff. It's my passion, honestly. Since I was a kid, I've wanted nothing more than to slam the contact switch on a giga battery and see the sky light up. And after years of school and grad school and VR training programs and dropping out of VR training programs, I'm finally here. We'll do great stuff together, Founder. Trust me. My career is on the line, and you can count on me to take that seriously.
Founder, we will soon run up against the borders of your territory. The city must expand. You can claim any parcel of land from the council with influence. You can spend influence to acquire any plot of land in your city view, even if it is not connected to land you already own. But choose carefully. Not all ruins are equally profitable.
Can we survey these before we... Yeah, I think we can. So we can survey before we buy. Probably a good idea. We'll survey the ones next to us. Oh, we've got some artifacts here. And some minerals and isotopes.
Hey, Founder. I checked inventory and we don't have enough.
I've got to say, this person, I don't think their portrait matches their voice. The others seem to be pretty good, but this one just doesn't seem to match. She seems way too bubbly for the picture.
We can burn for energy. So, build a fuel fabrication device in your headquarters or in a factory. These devices don't require any external energy of their own, and they operate without employees. Very convenient.
Right. Fuel fabrication. Requires Zephane. Damn. How much Zephane? Converts any Zephane in the air into a small amount of fuel which can be transferred to fuel tanks. Okay. Let's go there, I guess. And we'll put some fuel tanks in.
Okay, Founder, it's finally time to turn our fuel into energy. Most buildings and devices need an external source of energy in
Build
order
an
to
energy
operate.
generator to convert
Build
fuel
an
into energy.
generator somewhere on empty floor space, in your headquarters or in a factory.
That will
The
work.
generator will convert fuel into energy.
Lovely. We'll watch that build then. There we go.
All right, the juice is
Energy,
flowing.
so its energy
It's
grid
time to
overlaps the
send that
generator.
energy out to the buildings and devices that need it.
Energy relay.
Energy doesn't travel on its own. I wish. We need relays to carry the energy. Let's build some relays now. They'll power everything the grid touches. Just make sure that all the buildings and devices that need energy are connected to the grid, and that the grid has an energy source.
Founder,
Lovely.
it seems that you've successfully
Oh,
constructed
they're filling
an
up.
energy system to serve your city.
Wow.
However, your future population also needs to be stored adequately. I suggest you construct habitat pods inside your headquarters. You can set these pods up next to your factory equipment.
Combat
Don't
floor.
worry, your citizens won't mind.
Floor 1. What? Build 2 habitat pods. Supply the habitat pods with energy. Let's see. Shift plus R to rotate. Yay. Yay, habitat pods. Well, they seem awful. It's just like an air-conditioned bed. And do we need a new relay now? Yep, I believe we do. Okay, there you go, worker gremlins.
Station operations. Are you the replacement? Oh, never mind. You're the new founder, right? I'm Erlen Fletch, local spaceport operator. But you can call me Fletch.
Oh,
You
gosh.
here?
Was this there before?
The space station is
I'm going to assume it was.
right above Council operations.
Maybe it was in the fog of war.
Every few cycles, the council arranges for a new set of trade ships to dock up here. They're carrying cargo and migrants, ready to head down to spaceports all over Titan's surface. You can find the spaceport in your city view. I hope you last longer than the last founder the council sponsored. Seriously, it's rough out here. Alright, founder, so you probably noticed the spaceport is locked up. See, the council doesn't do things for free. You gotta pay to play around here. If you want access to those ships in the spaceport, first, you gotta trade a few artifacts. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous too, but don't tell anyone I said that. I need this job pretty bad. Fleeters, like me, can only work in zero-G.
Artifacts, we have 6. Yay. So,
Welcome to the spaceport, founder. Here's where all the big moves happen on Titan. Now that you have access to the spaceport, you can see ships headed toward Titan full of cargo and migrants. You can buy what they're carrying with influence. This is your primary way of increasing your city's population. If you're getting migrants, make sure you have somewhere to house them. Otherwise, I can't send them down. Sorry. Rules are rules.
spend influence to purchase a migrant ship with citizens.
You'll just have to deal with it.
Done.
Founder, it appears that you are running out of free space for devices. As your city grows, you will always need more floor space. If your headquarters has no more room, you can always build additional factories and install the devices there. If you are to power your factory with energy generated inside another building, you will want to build this new factory close by. I'm sure your power engineer will explain how to do this later. That is her department, after all. When construction is complete, you can enter the factory interior and customize it, just like your headquarters.
Oh, it is. It's a 3D printer. Look like little street lamps going up and down it. That's pretty cool. Right. What are we looking at? So that's literally waste. Right, no point doing that. That one's worth getting. Okay. Right, we've got 25 influence. We'll wait on buying anything just yet. So build a factory in the city view. Add additional interior build space via the city construction panel. So we're just waiting, and there we go.
Greetings, Founder. So glad to finally meet you. I'm Lyle Visk, your head of human assets.
They're not even called resources anymore. Human assets. Good lord.
Keen to get on a conference call with you. Our philosophy: eliminate cost centers and build human efficiency.
Uh-oh.
We transform people from a human resource into a monetary resource.
Oh, good lord.
Ah, yes. So you
Sounds
decided to monetize your
excellent.
citizens. Excellent. They're going to need jobs. Lots of jobs. When citizens work, they earn credits. We harvest those credits by exposing them to high click-through video advertisements. To begin, construct monetization stations inside your headquarters or factories. Once those devices are built, our citizens can start enjoying some fresh, exciting adverts.
Oh my god, it's literally like some sort of weird advert mining for revenue. Oh god. Right. Build a monetization station to gain credits. Monetization. So we need that. We need some minerals. Okay. Oh, no. Return to city. There we go. So we need minerals. Right. That will give me 8 minerals. Let's take it. What about this one? 14 minerals. Lovely. Let's grab him. Let's grab him. I'm assuming eventually we're going to get some kind of mining operation going. You know, where we do actual industrial labour rather than just clicking through adverts to earn money. Right, excellent. So, that should, when those are collected, are they being collected? Come on, grab all the boxes. Hurry! Go! I want to build my stuff now, damn it! Right, the minerals are harvested. So we should, yes. Monetization station. Yay! Monetizing. Is someone going to come in and build these? I mean, I know it's your leisure time, but...
Hey there, you ever hooked up a building to an energy grid before?
No.
Your generators are producing energy, but they can't get it to the grid unless you build some energy bridges. Build an energy bridge somewhere inside your headquarters, then connect your generators to it with an energy relay. Once the generators are hooked up to an energy bridge, the grid outside can access the building's energy. You can also use energy bridges to pass energy between different floors of the building. Once it's on the grid, this building can act as an energy source for other buildings in your city. And if you need energy to flow from the city to inside your buildings, it works the same way too. Build an energy bridge inside your headquarters and it can be connected to the city energy grid. Founder, our city
Is that it?
bursting at the seams. We need to grow. But if we want to grow our corporation, we'll need a real energy grid in this city. Energy works on a citywide grid, just like it works in our headquarters and factories. To get our city's energy grid online, build build an energy pylon that connects your headquarters and factory. Make sure that your factory has an energy bridge too, or else it can't receive power from the outside.
So this needs a pylon as well? Question mark? Maybe, possibly, yes. I think I'm getting that right. Okay. Are you going to build the relay? Ah, they're bringing the stuff over now. So now they're all sat there, stood around, looking at it, patting themselves on the back. Power. That sounds right. Energy pylon. So that should build up. And with a few seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 1. Does it not do it if I'm looking? Ah, it's turned on.
I've been meaning to talk to you
Hey.
about conversion capsules. It's where Titan's Industries transform obedient citizens into even more obedient employees. We market the procedure as training, but the process is really more technical, and the effects are permanent. Once they've gone through conversion, your employees will be able to work basically forever, without breaks or sleep. Now, there may be some long-term consequences that medical science isn't currently aware of, but it is a voluntary process, so your conscience is clear.
Yay! Our brilliant, loyal employees. I see. Oh, good lord. Build a conversion capsule to create more employees. Yay! Dare I ask what happens here?
Alright, Founder. Now that you've built your conversion capsule, you're ready to convert citizens into employees. Start by selecting one of your conversion capsules. This is where you'll pay for new employees. Give it a try now. Your citizens are very eager to sign up for conversion.
Okay. Let's give it a whirl. We should be getting the resources from the building soon. Energy used 5 of 3. Energy balance -2. Oh, that's not good. I should probably, while I'm just sat about, do something about that, shouldn't I? Da, da, da. Hmm. There. That'll work. Probably. Spend artifacts at a conversion capsule to convert citizens into employees. Alright, let's see what happens. As soon as the brownouts are over. Resources are being delivered. Okay. Go. Is it doing something? It's online. I've pressed the button. Here we go. Hello. Hello, nameless employee. You have volunteered yourself to become our newest employee. Well done, citizen. The transformation process will now be completed. Do 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 do. Nothing wrong here, nothing going awry. I'm fully expecting the brain to just get dumped out or something.
Founder, I was wondering when you'd arrive. We got a lot of work to do. I'm Alexa
Oh.
Carrick, your military advisor. Around here, they call me the Admiral. I manage your ships, armaments, and military personnel. Plain language, that means I make sure that rebels and our competitors don't kill us. I've worked with a lot of startup cities here on Titan, so don't worry. I've seen it all. Landfaller cities come in
Waste is
the
full.
rain. For now, keep your eyes open and your mind sharp. If we want to survive on this poisonous rock, we'll have to work hard.
Founder, your raw resources could be doing so much more for you. Each resource is crude at first, but the refinement process makes them that much more effective at construction. With each refinement, the resource gains value, and thus represents a greater portion of the construction costs. This is how you get the most out of your resources. Raw resources will only get you so far. To start the refinement process, build a level 1 processor.
Production. Logistics. Military? No. Hang on, is it a module? Level 1 processor. Waste employee output mineral. Let's just pause. We have mineral input I do not know what that is or where it is. There it is. Ah, it will grayed out because we can't build it yet. We need some more minerals. Right, let's go and demolish another... go and demolish ourselves another ruin. Right. Let's take those resources in and see if we can build ourselves a new processor. In fact, they'll not be ready yet. We'll have to wait for him to pick those up. So, go! Hurry! Grab it! Grab 'em! Grab 'em! Grab 'em! Yep, there we go. They're taking those in right now, and we should be... Yep. Good to go. Oh, it fits just in there, nice and snug. Watch the ads. Do not press skip. You will like and subscribe. Good lord, could you imagine if everything on TV was an advert? I mean, I know there's definitely a joke in there about how it almost is already, but, you know, longer than the 5 minutes of adverts for every 10 minutes that you watch, you know. What if it was legitimately just, you know, all adverts, every single bit of it?
Founder, you now have a processor for refinement, but it will not function without the required
Employee
modules.
input
First, you
output.
need an input module associated with the resource you wish to refine. Then, you'll need an employee module and an employee free to operate it. Once you have that, an output module will be necessary to receive the refined resource.
5,
Finally, you have the option to attach a
5,
waste module to catch any waste, instead
5.
of letting it litter your factory floor. Each step requires different amounts of time to complete, but I'm quite confident you can work that out for yourself.
We need a lot of minerals. I think we need about 20 or so for that. But we really need to get onto producing our own rather than just salvaging these ruins constantly. Right, let's get these surveyed. Right. Alright, so we've got one mineral on that one. It's pretty poor. One red artifact or 5 minerals and some isotopes. Ooh, this is a good one. 22 minerals. This one. We want this one. We need a new generator as well. Okay. We need, when we've collected them, it should be any moment now, all those minerals are going to go into storage. Lovely, lovely. We need an input module. An output module. And we're going to need an employee module. Oh. I think I pressed the wrong button. Is there a way to move these? And it says I get all the resources. I think I have to plug it in here. And yeah, this is facing the wrong way. It would be nice if they told you these things as part of the tutorial rather than just letting you mess up all the placement and then be like, oh yeah, by the way, you have to attach all of this stuff and it all needs to attach in. Also, we need way more power. Okay, power, 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 power. And go. They'll all just stand there. How many of them are going to stare at this? Come on, get to work. Mush mush. We're still losing power. Good lord. Right. I think this is probably pretty much done for now. We'll put, just before we go, and leave this kind of area for the time being, we'll put some waste receptacles in because we're filled up. And I think it might be time to go and start building another factory, and we'll just fill it with power generators. We seem to be power hungry at the moment. Okay, cancel that. Yeah, we want somewhere within the grid. Right. Let's get our new factory set up. $18 more seconds. And let's go about turning this into the biggest fire hazard the world has ever seen. Okay. We will want a lot of minerals for, not storage, we want generators, yes, so We want an absolute metric buttload of generators, basically. Just an absolute ton of them. We will need a lot of minerals to do this. We also want fuel refineries. But yes, we're going to need power. So we're going to need some more minerals, yeah. Minerals, that has plenty. 1 artifact or 32 minerals. We're taking the minerals. Oh wow, 52 and 6 isotopes. We're salvaging that. 3 red artifacts. That's worth extraction. 1... Oh, they're barely worth anything then. Anyway, that's all we can afford for now. Okay. We need more minerals for fuel fabrication. We need a few more if we want the generators. Right. Well, they're all being carried through now. Along with absolutely tons of waste. Oh, weather's changed. We've got snowstorms, yeah. Minerals are looking good though, we should be able to start putting a few things down in here. So let's have a look at a large generator. Ooh, very nice. What does a large fuel fabricator need?
you're refining your resources, you can soon invest in a more diverse portfolio of buildings. Larger devices and buildings require more construction units. Paying for these with raw minerals is foolish, not to mention inefficient. Without your input, we can choose which resource will be most optimal for the building. But you can cycle through which resource tier to use for construction by clicking the mineral or isotope box at the top of your surveillance view. Higher tiers account for more construction units. Use them wisely.
And that should be our generators taken care of. Yeah, plus 17. We do not need any more. Yeah, we are fine for power for a good while. We can scale this up a little bit more as well if need be. And we've still got a very healthy amount of minerals and isotopes. So, build something with tier 2 or tier 3 resources. Okay. I was willing to choose the most efficient resource currently available on minimum loss from overpaying. Ah. So if I go on, so it's only used to worth 5 construction units each, worth 25 construction units each. Oh. Requires 1,000 credits to unlock. Attaches to resource nodes or patches to mine resources. Confirm. Let's build a mine. Oh wow. Minerals. We are producing we're now getting tier 2s. So yeah, mineral construction units. So let's have a look. Things are being refined. Yeah, 8 times 5 equals 40 construction units. So yeah, now we've got 9 of them. So yeah, okay, I get it. So if you refine something, it's worth significantly more. Right. Okay. Minerals, we've got 10 available of tier 2, so yeah, that's worth 50. And you can kind of see at the top here, so we've got 80, we turn off auto currency, put it on 1 we've got 30, 2 we've got 50, 3 we have none. So we'll just wait until we've refined most of our minerals. And that should give us enough to finish a mine. Attaches to resource nodes or patches to mine resources. So yeah, we've got some patches here, ultra rich. And I mean, I don't have to, but I'm going to claim the patch of empty ground here for 4. Oh no, it will generate pollution. Dun dun dun. Oh good lord. And our and our storage for trash is full. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I tell you what, this can be the thing that we make using it's a bit inefficient because tier 2 stuff counts for 5 and we only need 2 for that, but I want to get the quest done.
Founder, now that you understand resource refinement, you can continue further processing to achieve the highest possible quality resource. Do just as you did with your basic resources, but this time with level 2 processing. Remember, you can do this for both minerals and isotopes, depending on what input modules you attach.
Okay. And it looks like we can, so we'll have this up and ready soon. Oh, we are really looking. Yeah, we're going to need some more fuel, aren't we? That, I think, is what we can maybe do here. Okay. We'll start with a processor. Yeah, should be fine. I think. Tell you what. We will let's see. We need at least 2 space here. So probably to squeeze it in. So that's the input. That's the output. That's the employee. I guess we can. Mind you, I guess they don't have to be. Yeah. So minimal input. We can put there. Then we put the level 2 processor. Ah, it's a bit longer. So employee module. Little bit longer. Level 2 processor. There. Then we've got a waste module. Okay. And we'll stick some waste receptacles there. There's additional storage. And then we need some more fuel fabrication. With a tank there. Okay. On that note though, I've been shouted for a cup of tea that's going to get passed in a second, so I'm going to go and get that. And then I'll, well, to me it'll be a few seconds, maybe a few minutes, but we'll finish this off in the next one and we'll see if we can get some mining, because I have some big plans for doing some mining over here. Want to get this, you know, got to leave our mark on it as the human waste, get it good and polluted, haven't we? While we turn more people into brainless employees. Okay, joking aside though, thank you very much for watching. This has been Industries of Titan. It's quite interesting so far. I like this sort of, you know, evil corporatist take on things. We'll see how things go. I'm looking forward to getting to the ship combat against these rebels. That should be interesting. But again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.